Hey, good evening, everybody, and out there in Facebook land, welcome along because there was a glitch and Facebook wouldn't start up, and it appears to have started now. So we are now loud and proud and with you. So we have, as usual on a Wednesday, a great show lined up for you guys. I'm just going to have a look at the gallery and give everybody a wave. Hi there, everybody. Give us a wave. Give us a wave. Make sure you're awake. Stephen, you're not waving. Come on, you've got to do this. Right, let's move on to our first act. All the way from the Isle of Man, Michael Kelly. Hi there, Michael.
Hi, Kevin. I wanted to do something a little bit strange tonight, but something which maybe one of you will appreciate. Maybe somebody is feeling worried. I'd like to try to erase some negativity from someone's life. Take it away. Pass it on. No need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Do we have somebody who'd be willing to volunteer for this astral operation?
Yeah, see Bill's got his hand up.
Bill will do nicely. Hey, Bill.
I'm Michael.
Well, what we're going to do, first thing, let's see, here we are. Got a deck here of tarot cards.
Oh, definitely I don't need this shit.
Hey, you're going to like them tonight because they're going to, one of them is going to take away any negative influences, leave you clean and fresh on the inside, you know?
It's empty, so it should be clean.
So we've got the 22 major tarot cards. And what I want to do to start with, we're going to choose one at random. But it won't be random, of course, it'll be fate. But I'd like you to choose a number, please, between 1 and 22.
6.
Number 6. Okay. Well, here's our random number allocations for the tarot. They're all on there. I don't know if you can see that. And each one's been given a random number. Now, if we read across, number 6 is the moon. So that's the one you picked, Bill. And we'll just find the moon in the pack. Let's see. The moon. The moon. Oh, there it is. The moon. Well, the moon is a card which often refers to dreams and things which are going on down under the surface. So it's a good one for this kind of thing. It'll get rid of any complexes or worries. It governs nightmares. So good choice, Bill. What we're going to do is transfer all of your negativity to this card, the moon. And we're going to do this, firstly, by transferring to a piece of paper. Got a little clip here with some paper on. Now, I'm going to draw on it a simple design, which I'm sure you'll recognize, a cross. Now, of course, in Christianity, that's a sign of hope and resurrection. And when it's reversed, it's a sign of evil. But it goes back a long way further even than that, you know. Way, way back in the mist of time, the cross has always been, it's a symbol of being lifted up and then expanding out. But whereas this way, it's a sign of being pinned down and confined. So we're going to use this upside down cross to pin down and confine all your negativity. A negative symbol for negative influences. And we'll just roll this up like this into a little cylinder. We'll put this here by the moon. Now we need to banish it all together. Just like this. Set lighter. Into the pot it goes. And we pass that tarot card through the smoke to carry away all of Bill's negativity. How's that, Bill? You feeling any better?
A little, burn the card more.
Well, it's been pretty well burned already. You see, all of that negativity that you were harboring inside yourself is now been scorched into the card.
Excellent.
You could have chosen any one. You picked the moon, and it's taken your worries away for you. Thanks very much, and back to you, Kevin.
Terrific. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Just want to apologise for the technical glitches we had at the beginning. First, Facebook didn't want to work, and then the bringing the participant in is glitching as well. So just bear with us, and we will get everything back on track. Right. Okay. So from the Isle of Man over that little bit of water to the Derbyshire area. Roy Stone, come in, me duck.
Hi, Kevin. Kevin, could you put record on for me? Is that possible? When I just mess about. Let's put my camera. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to tell you another story. I told you one last week, so I thought I'd do the same again this week. Let's swap camera. There you go. Very bad. So I'm going to tell you a bit of story about an Egyptian curse tonight. And we are going to protect ourselves. Don't worry. I don't want nothing like Michael. I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody. That's it. Just put the background on. So yeah. So we are going to protect ourselves by lighting a candle. So the candle is going to be the light of protection for us. Oh, you haven't given me a recording permission. Never mind. Yeah. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to light the candle. Oh, if we've got a light on it, will it? Yep. That'll all become clear later, but we need to light the candle before we go any further. I'm going to tell you the story of Isaac Haywood. Now, Isaac Haywood was an Egyptian artifact collector. He used to go around Egypt and the records to collect artifacts. One of the things he collected was actually this box. As you can see on the top, it's got the eye of knowledge, and it's got that's actually the scallop, the death beetle. That's what the patch is on the top. I'm going to show you what's in the box. It's a little bag. Okay, first thing in the bag is a bag, and also there's this. I managed to acquire this from Isaac's great grandson, actually. You see, it's got the Egyptian writing on it. It says, "Let the light of life shine." So the first thing we need to do, we need to put that down. Okay, we're going to show you what's in the belt. We've got a piece of strange glass there. It's got some angel wings on it. Next thing we've got this sign, Anubis. That's the sign of life. We've got a, this is quite interesting. This is the dollar that he paid for the box with. So there you go, there's a dollar coin. That's what he actually bought the box with. This is another emblem, and that's got the sign of death on it. Okay, back to that. And final thing, in his little bag. Is a pyramid. Now, on each side of the pyramid, there is an incantation. One is for past, one is for present, one is for future, and then the final one there, if you were to read that incantation, we're not going to read it now. If you read the incantation, you could ask a question. Now, you could ask the question of the Egyptian gods that had passed into the afterlife, and they could send you an answer. So I'm going to just going to pick a person. Kevin, you'll do. Kevin, I'm going to mix these behind my back, and you're going to choose one.
Okay.
Do you want me to lift my left hand or my right hand?
Left hand.
Okay, the left hand. Okay, so that's going to leave the right hand. So we put that one there. Okay, so we're not going to put it. We're going to put it in the box. We're going to put that one in the box. There it is. Place that one in the box.
Yep.
That's the emblem of death, by the way. Oh, what I didn't tell you as well about this thing on the top. That's the skull of the death beetle. And on the other side, it's also got another little picture. And that is actually somebody using the box, praying to the gods, as you can see the hands, and looking for the answers. So we're going to put that on the 5 square. Now, Isaac Haywood, as I say, he acquired this box and all these trinkets that go with it off an Egyptian guy. The guy said to him, you can ask it questions about the past, the present, the future. You can just ask it questions. He said, but you must always light a candle or death will come. You must always light a candle when you make the incantations. And he did, and he became a very rich and powerful man because obviously he predicted the future, he won stocks and shares, he knew what to do. Except for one night when tragedy struck Isaac. And what he did, he came home, had a little bit too much wine or something, he was a bit inebriated, and he forgot to light the candle. He did the incantation. In the morning, his son found him dead, sprawled out across the floor, in a very strange position actually, and he got this on his chest. That had been sort of placed on his chest, which is strange. So his son was very worried about this. He didn't know what had happened. So he decided that he read his diaries and he would do the incantation to find out how Isaac died. Of course, to protect himself, read in the diary, light the candle because he didn't want to go the same way as his father, and he did the incantation. Nothing seemed to happen at first. Then all of a sudden, he noticed the box rattling, like that, moving on its own, rattling on the floor. So out of curiosity, he picked the box up, and he noticed now that the death emblem had gone. It disappeared. Death was no longer there. And in its place, a piece of paper. Now he could read Egyptian. He'd learned it from his father, so he could read Egyptian. And on the paper, as you can see, this is the original paper. It's all in Egyptian. That's if I upside down. That's how well I can read Egyptian. And what it said, he who chooses anchor, sorry, that was called anchor. He who chooses anchor, the symbol of light and life, shall live long and prosper. But he who chooses, and I haven't got my glasses, Anchibus, he who chooses Anchibus, remember the one that's gone now, must protect his life with the light of a candle to ward off death. So that's what happened to Isaac. He didn't like the light, and death came visiting. So his son decided to ask just one more final question. He turned it to the question. He ran, I'm not going to read it, but he read the incantation for the question. And he said, is this why my father died? And when he looked on the back of the paper, again in Egyptian, you see it says, yes, for revenge. And that's why death took him. So that's the story of Isaac Haywood. I hope you like that. Remember, if you ever do any of these incantations, make sure you light the candle. Thank you, Kevin.
Sorry, I'm just grabbing my candle down. Sorry.
That's all right.
Right, I will light down the one just to be on the safe side. Thank you, Roy. That was a terrific story. Really, really good. Enjoyed that. Okay, moving on, we have a gentleman from, again, we're quite a few people from the UK this week for a change. So also from up north-ish in the UK, Martin Duffy, and we have a little introduction from him.
Opportunity knocks for act number 6. The man with the deceptive digits, Martin Duffy.
Thank you. I haven't changed, have I? 1988. Opportunity knocks. For those in the UK, probably remember that. At that time, it was hosted by Bob Monkhouse. And Bob Monkhouse was very kind to me. Some of the comments he made with some of the magic I did on there. And 1988, so this was before the internet. And I'm guessing it was before the internet. Is that right? Yeah, probably. It wasn't commonplace for certain. And I got an email, sorry, a letter. Well, there was no emails. I got a letter from the producer. At the time, he was filming the magic trick I'm about to do for you. And he brought the camera right over the top, right down at my hands. And he said, I'm going to watch that frame by frame in the editing suite. And I'm going to find out how he did it. And I got a letter a week later saying, I got more votes than any other magician ever has on the program. And he still doesn't know how I did the trick. So there you go. It was actually seen by, I think, it was 13 million people who saw that episode back in 1988, which is quite a large number because I just looked at AGT, American Got Talent figures, viewing figures for America, and they get 7 or 8 million. So we've got a lot more then, and there was only... Anyway, let me just change cameras here, and I'm going to go on to this. Here we go. So here we go. If there was somebody here now, I'd get them to choose a card, but I'll choose one for you. I'll choose the 5 of clubs, and I'll take the 7 of spades, the jack of spades. And what I would do is I'll get you, the person who's helped me, to fold this card in half like this, and to crease it. And it doesn't matter about the cost. I make they're just cheap cards, and I make lots of money. And I'm going to take the jack. I'm going to fold the jack the opposite way like this. Now you have to watch this very, very closely. Okay, there's the 2 cards. That card there goes up and down. Inside there like that, but nothing happens. Okay, and then that card goes up and down inside there, but nothing happens to that either. I'm going to start off with them both face up, so you can remember what they are. The jack of spades and the 5 of clubs. Watch very closely. Watch the jack. Here we go. You can see it's going in face up, but it's coming out face down. There's the 5 face up. There's the jack face down. It goes through face down. As it goes through, it turns back face up. There's the 5 and there's the jack. Now this time, I'm going to take the jack the opposite way. I'm going to fold it the opposite way, and I'll put that side kind of there so you can see it, and I'll fold this one the opposite way as well. But I'll put them back in their original shapes. But remember now, there's a fold around there, and remember there's a fold around here. So we start again with them both face up. The ace and the 5 and the jack. Now, when I push the jack through, you know it's going to turn face down. This is the stage where I'll get somebody else to help me here. I'll get them to push that through slowly. Watch very closely. So somebody else is doing this at this stage. So you get somebody to hold this end, you get somebody to hold this end, and they hold them tight, and you say, now watch very closely. It looks impossible, but I'll show you that it's not. There we go. There's the jack, which is face up. The 5, which was face up, I should say, the jack, which was half face up and half face down. And at that stage, you can hand everything out for people to play with. There we go. A blast from the past. And as I said to the inventor of that magic trick, thank you very much for that, inventing that magic trick, because that paid my mortgage. Cheers.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. It's lovely to see it absolutely so close and right in your face, and truly wonderful. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, so from north of the UK over to Turkey, to our next performer. He's in the room somewhere, but we've got him on video. So he sent us this. He's an illusionist, and and he can't do the illusions in his lounge. So he sent us another video. Here we go. Welcome, the Alex. Wow.
Fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Absolutely wonderful. Terrific illusion. Fantastic. No idea. Absolutely no idea. From Turkey, across Europe, across the Atlantic, and down to Texas, to our next performer. If I find the right button to press for the music. Hi there. It's Robina. Come on in, Robina. Excellent. Terrific. Thank you, Robina. Fantastic. I love all those silks. That's absolutely terrific. Okay, staying in the USA, and we have another performer who couldn't be with us tonight. So he sent us a video. So from Florida, Richie Nash.
Hello, everybody, and good evening. The amazing Richie, and just getting ready for some shows this weekend. And I just figured I wanted to play around with a card trick that I think that you just might like. Okay, I have this glass frame here, and this is just a little box that I had laying around, and I figured, why don't we do a card trick? No way. Crazy. Unbelievable. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Hey, thanks, Richie. Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, we'll be getting Richie back live onto the virtual stage. Okay, let's have a look. What's next on the running order? Well, normally at this time of the night, we go live over to New York City to the man who knows almost everything. Well, he actually knows everything, Tommy Burnett, but he's not feeling too good. So he said, can we run the video that he did last night on his Tuesday night show? So winding back in time, we go back to Tuesday.
I guess it's up to me now. I'm supposed to follow all of that? Come on! Wow, what a great show so far. Just want to remind you, there was envelope hanging here the entire time. I haven't touched it yet, but I'm going to ask a lovely Joanne to help me out here because she's been waiting patiently to have somebody call on her. So, yes. Hi, Joanne.
Hello.
How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you.
I'm enjoying tonight's show very
I'm
much. Everyone's been
glad.
lovely.
It really has been a great show, and hopefully I won't change that. But
You won't.
Joanne, yeah, well, we'll see. Joanne, how do you spell your name? You spell it with an E or no
E.
E on the end?
It's JOANNE.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I just put
Yeah.
I just put JoJo up there. It's just
Yeah, I know,
easier
I know.
for people to-
I just wanted to make sure because I wrote Joanne with an E in there. I just want to make sure I spelled it right because I didn't know if you were going to be here tonight. I was hoping you would, but you are, so this is good. So in a minute, I'm going to ask you to think of 4 things. Any place in the world, your favorite meal, your favorite celebrity, and any number from 1 to 1,000. So let's just do it one at a time. Go ahead and name the place. If you
Okay, I
wanna-
got it. I got it.
Okay,
I got
you
it.
got it?
I
Go
got
ahead.
it. Yeah.
Go ahead. What's the place?
Harper's Ferry.
Harper's Ferry. Wow. Where is that?
It is West Virginia.
Ah, because I've heard of that. Is that sort of a well-known spot?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I've heard of Harper's Ferry. So, do you have a favorite meal?
Yes. I think I
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
I do.
And what would that be?
Veal masala.
Oh, wow.
It's my new current favorite.
Nice. I actually like chicken masala.
Oh, I love chicken masala, but I just
Yeah.
I found veal masala right now. I'm in that little.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. And do you have a favorite celebrity?
Jonathan Butler.
Jonathan Butler. Wow. I'm not sure I know who that is.
South African jazz guitarist.
Oh, wow.
Debuted in England before he came to America.
Wow. That's cool. All right. And name any number between 1 and 1,000.
721.
721. Okay. So let me grab this envelope. I want you to watch me very carefully.
Okay.
There's a magnet holding this up, so I'm just taking the magnet and the envelope, okay? And I'm going to tell you, I want you to see that it is sealed. Yeah, you can see that? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And if I open the seal up, okay, inside here is a note. It says, Joanne will think of going to Harper's Ferry and eating veal masala with famed Jonathan Butler, all for the low price of $721.
Awesome!
So
Wow!
Wow.
That is amazing!
So thank you, Kiko.
Thank you so
I
very
really appreciate your help. And
much. I appreciate you.
Oh, too
do.
kind. Too kind.
No, seriously, I appreciate all of you. Y'all are all so wonderful, and thank you.
And we're back in the present. Terrific. Thank you, Tommy. That was a wonderful performance from the Tuesday night show that Tommy does out of New York. at 11 p.m. here in the UK, so it's quite late. But keep an eye on it because I stick it on my my Facebook page, and if you want to join us, stay up a little bit later one Tuesday night. And I can see Jo in the audience there. Jojo's just watching herself, sort of rewinding yesterday. So what I'm going to do is finish the night up with me doing a couple of things. So let's bring back last night's wonderful contestant. Joanne, are you going to join me? That's all right.
It was my mother. It's
We'll
okay.
edit that out.
Hi.
Hi, Joan. So, Joan, I'm going to change cameras to that one, hopefully you can see.
Yes, sir.
And in here, I have got some things that were played with earlier on by Michael Kelly, which are tarot cards.
Okay.
These are rather nice ones. They are, have a look there. They've got very nice artwork on these. I do like these. A little bit different. We're only going to need 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Okay. So 10 tarot cards. And I won't tell you anything about what's going to happen. We'll just see what plays out. 5 of them we're going to mix for you, and 5 of them we'll use for me. So the first 5 off the top here, yeah. What we're going to do is you're going to mix them up. You're going to help me mix them. So I'm going to either deal down or swap them and then deal. So the first 5 we'll do that way. So the top one, do you want to deal, or do you want to swap with the next one and both put down?
Deal.
Deal. Okay. Remember, you only got 5. It's up to you.
I'm sorry.
There's 5 cards, so it's up to you how we mix these 5. Because I'm having the other 5.
Okay. Oh.
So do you want to mix the next 2, or do you want to deal the next one?
Mix.
Yeah. So we'll take those and we'll swap them round. Okay. And next one. That's 3.
Deal.
Deal.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
And we have to
3.
deal.
Yeah. That's fine.
So if we, for example, take the top 2, that you know, the odds are they're going to be different, and they are.
Right.
So now we're going to try and get a pair of tarot cards just for you for tonight. And we're going to use 4 words to divine those 2 cards, which are what the tarot shows. And again, we're going to mix the cards with those words, and you're going to make all the choices. So for each letter of a word, I will move a card from the bottom to the top of whichever pile you designate. So the first word is what? W-H-A-T. So I can move that one to there, and then the next one to there, etc. You tell me, deal, swap, then deal, etc. So we're going to completely mix them up. Okay. So which pile would you like the first letter to come from? Left, my right.
You're right.
My right, okay. So that's W. So there's an H. Do you want the H to move those, or do you want the H to move here?
Move the H on the right.
Again, my right.
Yes.
W-H. 2 more letters. A.
A on the left.
A. And T.
T on the right.
T on the right. So we're going to dispose of those 2.
Right.
And we'll use the next mystic word, which is the. And again, same routine. Which pile do you want to pick up?
Okay. Okay. Which? Okay. Tell me which one is your left and your right.
That's my left. That's my right.
Okay, your left.
My left. So T.
H.
H.
With your left.
Yeah.
And E on the right.
E on the right. Okay. So we've got another pair to get rid of. Tarot, T-A-R-O-T. Again, which do we start with, left or right?
Go left again, please.
Left. T,
T.
yeah,
A on the right.
A,
Left R.
R,
And so O is on the right.
O,
Yes.
and one more letter, T.
Oh, that's right. Right, the right T.
The right again. Okay. So we get rid of another pair. Last word, shows, S-H-O-W-S. Where do we start, left or right?
Right.
Right, S.
Okay. Go to your left.
H,
O.
O,
W.
W.
And the last one, are we doing show or shows?
S as well here.
Okay.
Yeah, up to you.
The other one.
The other one.
Yes.
S. Okay. So that's another pair to get rid of. So these are your pair that you've ended up with. This is your matching pair, the tarots that we want to show for you. Now, let's have a look. So that is the first card that was selected. And let's just see what your other card is. And you've managed to match the last pair.
Oh, goody.
With your intuition. Now, I have a feeling, Joanne, having met you virtually quite a few times, that your intuition is rather good. And we may actually have matched. Remember, we mixed them, we shuffled them, you made the choices how to spell the words, and I have a feeling that you've matched maybe another pair at least out of these. So let's have a look at this one here. Oh, look at that. You matched those two. In fact, I have a feeling that you matched all of them.
Excellent.
Terrific. Thanks, Joanne.
Thank you.
So what we're going to do is, Stuart's managed to get the system working. Do you want to try and bring Jill up, Stu, or shall I see what happens? Oh, wow. Terrific.
Blimey, it works.
It worked.
Yeah. That's the best magic trick of the night.
It was interesting because, hi Jill, by the way, before with Tommy's routine, he asked Joanne if she had a favourite meal. And we're going to actually look at meals and we're going to design a dinner just for you.
Oh.
So what I managed to do was look at the menus of a selection of local restaurants and get these rather nice little cards printed out. So we've got, I don't know if you can see this, we've got, in fact, if I go to the overhead camera there and get the camera, the light angle right, then you can probably see, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got the Surf Shack, which is an American style place which does steaks and all sorts of things. We've got Giovanni's, which is an Italian. We got Blackstone's, which is really nice. It does all sorts of good food. And we've got Chopsticks, which you're going to guess what type of restaurant that is, Jill?
Chinese.
Yes. Well done. Well done, Jill. So if we go back to the other camera, and I turn these round and hold them here, we're going to create a meal. You're going to create a meal that you really like out of these, and you'll choose one item from each of the restaurants. So, for example, here we've got the drinks. We start with the drink. So we've got the Surf House. We've got a margarita. We've got Giovanni's Pale Ale. You've got Blackstone's, which is a Merlot. And you've got the chopsticks, which of course, a Chinese restaurant, you have an option of tea. So which one would you like?
Definitely the tea.
Definitely the
Tea.
the tea. Okay, so
But
oh, where are we? That's the tea. Okay, so we won't. We've. So you're now going to choose your starter, and so we're going to choose a different restaurant now for the starter. So, but if you just see a meal that you like, we can also swap things round. So we've got tea. Well, the main, this is the starter. So we've got from chopsticks, we've got pan-fried dumplings. From the Surf House, we've got clam chowder. From Giovanni's, we've got mozzarella sticks. And from Blackstone's, we've got Caesar salad.
oh, Caesar salad.
You're going to seize the day and have a Caesar salad.
Yes, love it.
Okay. So that's
No
the black.
bacon. No bacon.
No bacon. We will make sure that there's no bacon with the Caesar salad.
Thank you.
Okay. So you didn't want the dumplings, the chowder, or the mozzarella. We're now on to the mains. So Surf House is lobster, chopsticks is sesame chicken, Giovanni's is beef lasagna, and Blackstone's is New York strip. Now, you've chosen a Blackstone's and a chopsticks, but if you decide that you prefer to have the main from, say, Blackstone's, the New York strip, we could always change things around and choose a different starter. So it's up to you.
No, I want the lobster.
You want the lobster?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. From the Surf House. So you didn't want the sesame chicken, the beef lasagna, or your New York strip. Okay.
No, I had
Finally,
chicken. The salad.
finally, the
Fish.
piece de resistance, the dessert.
Oh,
So Giovanni's is the tiramisu.
oh, that's the one.
Blackstone's chocolate cake. Chopsticks is the fortune cookie, and the Surf House is the key lime pie. I heard an ooh to tiramisu.
Oh, yes. I sell my soul for tiramisu.
So you wanted the tiramisu. Now, this is the worst part of the evening. The best part is choosing the meals and eating them. The worst part is paying the bill.
My date paying.
We've got. So, shall we find out what he's going to pay? Because on the back of every item is the price. So, for example, if you'd chosen the Merlot, that was £11. The Pale Ale was £9. The Margarita was £10. But you chose the tea, and he's got away with quite a decent price there. He's only paying £4 for the tea.
I'm a cheap date.
But of course, if you'd chosen any of the other drinks, it would have been a different price. So let's have a look at the starter, Caesar salad. You didn't want the dumplings, which were £8. You didn't want the chowder, which was £14, and you didn't want the mozzarella sticks, which were £13. But you did want, and again, all different prices. You did want the Caesar salad, and if you'd chosen a different starter, we'd had a different price. But you chose the Caesar salad. Oh, one of the more expensive starters at £15. Right, okay, so now we're on to the mains. So the sesame chicken, let's have a look what that was. That was £12. The beef lasagna, what was that? That was 17. And the New York strip was 19. Those are quite expensive. So let's just see what you chose for your main price. The lobster tails, 18. So not too bad, not too bad. And finally, the dessert. Could have had the chocolate cake. I would have had it. No, I think I would have gone tiramisu as well, to be honest. So chocolate cake was only £7. Now, if you decided for the fortune cookies, as you know, you never get charged for those. They're free.
Ooh.
And the key lime pie, which I love was only £6. And let's just see what you paid for the tiramisu. A £5. So again, if you'd chosen any of those, or if you'd swapped any of these around, all different prices, we would have ended up with a totally different price for your meal. So let's just see what the cost of the meal is. So Jill, your partner's going to pay for this, so let's have a look. So we've got 15 and 5, that's easy, so that's 20, and 18, 38, and 4.
42.
Well done. Now, I don't know if you noticed, Jill, but I had a little packet sitting there all the time while we were talking and dealing.
I thought it was your wallet ready to pay the
Yeah,
bill.
well, it's a transparent wallet, so you can see that I'm not cheating. And inside that, so that's just a go, is a plastic bag. And inside the plastic bag is 20, 40, 50, 41, £42.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
If
Jill.
we're ever in your neck of the woods, Kevin, can I take you out and treat you to a meal?
Fabulous. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot, Jill. Right, that's about all we've got time for. So thank you tonight to what about the yes, yeah. Yes, I think they added 10%, but
Oh,
no, thank you to Michael Kelly, Roy Stone, Martin Duffy, Lee Alex, Richard Nash, Robina, Tommy Burnett, and myself, Kevin Peel. And good night to you all. And to those in Facebook land, we will say farewell and goodbye.